Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast on another match day watch-along. It's the third match day of the pre-season for the 25-26 season upcoming, and it's the first, actually, outside of London, basically, on foreign soil, a North London derby in Hong Kong. Obviously did our first two games in Singapore, then travelled to Hong Kong to play Tottenham. As I say, for the first time ever outside of London or on foreign soil in general. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, seeing where Tottenham are with their new manager and where we are with our new 3 games in for us. Well, for our third now. Some new signings in. See how long they've settled. Obviously, Victor. The big news is Victor isn't starting. He is on the bench. So as I guess, we'll probably see him second half, which I'm more than happy with. As long as I get to see him at some point. Just to see how he's doing in his first few days as an Arsenal player, his new teammates. Obviously, I've been doing opening training sessions over there as well yesterday. Can't really not really much else to say. Obviously, Kepa's took a bit of a knock, so we won't be seeing Kepa today, if I'm correct. Gabriel's still in recovery, still out there training, but he's still getting himself ready for the season itself. They're not rushing him back. Timber the same. Again, after his surgery, not going to rush him back, just getting his fitness up to a level ready for the season ahead. And yeah, just looking through now before they go live. Here we go. Got David Raya in goal. Ben White, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly. Gabriel aside, I think it's probably obviously Ricardo Calafiori again picked up another knock. This is not going to be a good year. If he keeps picking up knocks, he'll be gone this time next year, Ricardo, sadly. But obviously, I think Gabriel aside, this could be our strongest back line going into the season itself. So be interesting to see how they play out. They play today. It's set on work. Christian Nørgaard makes a second start in an Arsenal shirt. Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, and then Saka, Martinelli down the left, Havertz down the middle. Then on the bench, you've got Setford, Rojas, double, yeah, I'm the second part of his name, apologies there. Nicholas, I've got Salmon, you've got Muscalia, Zinchenko, Zubimendi, Sambila Conga, Copley, Moreno, Max Dowman, Ethan Wanyeri, Cabilla, Nelson, Trossard, Victor Gyökeres is underneath all this, and another one of our youth players as well. But I can't see the name, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Yeah. I'll put that on a screen for all this. Yeah, picked up a knock. It's more for precaution today, not to show him, but have him out, basically. I don't understand, I get it. There we go. And yes, as you can tell, we'll be wearing our home kit today. Pop into the chat. We've got GM Lovely says, here we go with a hug emoji, I think it is. Or wave, one of the two. Obviously, Nick's buzzing. He's celebrating already. Chelsea fan Gav's here. North London is a whatever. Okay, we'll see it coming in this season. Oh, by the way, Gav, where's your new photo? Because obviously, you said on Sunday if an Arsenal player wins the Euros for England, you'd wear the Arsenal shirt again. So we need an updated picture for tomorrow night's Cannon and James' show. Thank you. Thought I forget that, didn't you? Well, actually, I almost did until I went, oh, hang on. I picked up an injury in training. Yeah, as I say, I think it's a knock. They're just as a precaution, not taking no risks, and hoping for the best, basically. My main concern out of the knocks from the last game or yesterday in general is Ricardo again. The guy cannot catch a break since he's arrived. He's constantly fucking injured. Is he now the new Tommy Asu? Now we've got Tommy Asu at the door. Is he just Tommy Asu but Italian now? Like constantly muscle injury or knock here, knock there. It's concerning. A year in and the amount of knocks he's had is as I say, very concerning. But fingers crossed, it's just, as I say, precaution. He'll be back for the next week's 2 friendly games at the Emirates on the next Wednesday and I want to say Saturday. Yes, next Saturday is the second one, isn't it? So let's close this down, stop that sharing for a sec. But yeah, get your score. Oh, the guy's going for a 2-2 already. I haven't asked for score predictions, but he's going for a 2-2. I think we win. Again, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'll be a bit biased here, but I think we win. They've got a new manager. They're going to try and impress to an extent. New philosophy, new playing style, and all that as well. They've got their captain, who rumor has it after today's game, within a few hours, it will come out that he's leaving to go to LA for a big payday. I think go for a 3-1 or 3-0. Gav, ask what the Scumbags team is. 1 sec. They're going for a 4-2-3-1 for much called disguises. Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Cristian Romero, Deven, Jed Spence, Rodrigo Bentancur, Pape Sarr, Mohamed Kudus, Wilson Ober, Lucas, I don't know their name now, Bervigal, I can't remember his fucking name, pronounce it, Bervigal, what is his fucking name, and Richardson up top, no Son. On the bench, so the rumours may be true, maybe he's on his way out. Man United got a good result earlier, 4-1 against Bournemouth. Yeah, it's what it is. Obviously, the big test for them is going to be in a couple of weeks when they play us. Can't be in a pre-season where they've drawn 0-0 to newly promoted Leeds. Just about beat a piss poor West Ham, and they weren't exactly pulling up trees themselves. United in that, and obviously they've run right yesterday, or like it's early hours of this morning for the UK. Run right against a depleted Bournemouth team that's getting players taken from them as often as you could possibly think of, basically, like quite a bit. So it's just go with the flow, see what happens. All it is now is just getting fitness up. But yeah, let's see how great they look come match day 1. The only thing we mentioned on the Newcastle game was the only reason, in terms of scoreline wise, it was so close, because the 2 goals we gave Newcastle, in my opinion, were soft as fuck. Like, the first one against another player, we just didn't want to defend. Everyone was ball watching. And the second one, if we're being honest, Reyes should be doing better. Yeah, before Cup came on, Reyes should be doing better. Overall, though, it wasn't really a contest. Overall, it's just that we gave away 2 soft, sloppy goals, really. But physically, it'd be more demanding than it was in the first game against AC. A bit more of a, again, it's awful on a derby. I know it's pre-season, but when the bragging rights, this, that, and the other, the confidence boost going into the new season. So it's going to be interesting. I think we win. I think we will win. I think we win either 2-0 or 3-1. Gav says, also, I think today is the day our players, obviously Chelsea is running to come back from their break for training, etc. Okay, fair enough. So the thing is, you got to throw a lot of games, not a lot of games, but at least 3 games between now and the start of the season to get your fitness, to get the players' fitness to a level it needs to be at. So you're not caught off guard come Palace on match day 1. And just make sure no players get injured in the process. I think it'll be interesting, Catherine, when we see the second half of the subs, when they happen and what sort of time they get, especially Victor, how much time he gets. It'll be interesting to see that from a pre-season friendly point of view. How many minutes is he getting today? Because depending on how many minutes he gets, We've got an consideration. We're coming back to probably travelling back tomorrow at some point to the UK. Our next game's on Wednesday. So, as I say, depending on what minutes he gets today, it will dictate heavily, in my opinion, if we're going to see him start against Villarreal for even if it's for half a football, and then give him some more longer minutes in the Betis game a few days later. That's going to be very strongly indicated, in my opinion, on his minutes he gets today. But if you haven't already, by the way, 889 people watching between obviously YouTube and over on X, on 959 now. If you haven't watching X, come over, get your phone out, get your device out, scan the QR code at the top of your screen there. That'll bring you over to here on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel, get interactive with the chat, and obviously turn your notifications on so you don't miss any other shows. Obviously, the Watchalongs, the podcast that we've got coming in thick and fast, starting from next week. We've got 2 games in the Visit Malta, please. Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah. We play AC Milan and Bayer Leverkusen. Well, you beat Leverkusen at least. With Ten Hag at the helm. No Xhaka. Everyone's leaving left, right, and centre. It comes to Leverkusen now. Down 10 Hag arrived. Also, we are hosting at Stamford Bridge. So you got 3 games planned. Okay, as I'm saying, you need a minimum of 3 games to make sure the match fitness is at somewhat of a level ready for the season ahead, and without overdoing it and risking anyone getting injured so soon. Because that's the key thing with you and City now. This season is not just the start of the season, but for throughout the whole season now. Especially both being in Champions League and all the other competitions where Arsenal in as well, is the game management. Because not like especially with Chelsea, not like last year where you could literally first half of the season your strong squad, Premier League only, and your youth second team for the Conference League and early rounds of the Cup. You can't do that this year. And as you saw with us in terms of the Champions League format, you can get anyone in that league phase, and so you could literally get Madrid or Barca or both. There's no time for rest, basically. You could be stuck between 2 of the biggest games and 2 huge games in Premier League, must wins. But you can't. You've got to get the balance right. Otherwise, you could risk ACLs, muscle injuries, you name it. Oh yes, there we go. Lost track of time there. Just getting rid of the kick-off on my end. Teams are out. They're doing all the flag stuff, the fiery bullshit crap. No, we're not. Wait, I said no. There we go. And we're off to get the scoreboard up. Both teams, again, for the first time in a while, both teams are wearing our home colours. Woo! It's been go on, Kai, go on. Oh, I thought I was in. I thought that was in from Odegaard. 30 odd seconds in. Oh dear, unlucky. That would have been brilliant because the keeper was rooted as well. Well, the way he hit that shot is rooted. It'd be interesting actually because the seedings when they do this. I don't know. I'd assume 2 till further notice. YouTube censors Arsenal fans outnumber Spurs by 5 to 6 to 1, 5 to 6 to 1. Oh, massively! We're fucking massively followed. Don't care what anyone says. Even with obviously the players they bring in to put in some of the demographic over there, we're still a bigger club than them. Even on that side of the world. I think he's travelling back today. Gav, I don't know what time he's travelling back, but he's travelling back today. And as I say, tomorrow night, it's 9 o'clock. I've been told by the both of them actually. You've got the return of the Cannon and Jonesy show. There's going to be because of the missing of the show last week. There's going to be a lot of content coming out tomorrow night. It'll be a bumper show because there's no way we can't let the Swedish women off with their respective crumbles, especially the French. Can't let them off at the crumble. Got the ball here, Ben White, Odegaard. It's like we all, again, even the team knows the left-hand side is weak as fuck. And we're just literally just trying to keep the ball on the right-hand side as much as we can. And Martinelli's not even covering with Declan Rice. He hurts my head. I know it's pre-season, but he hurts my head, Martinelli. Go on, Sacco, put it in. Take him on. Take on the man, put it across. Corner. Good start so far. 2.5 minutes in. York has to come on for the last 30 to 40 minutes. As I say, it'd be interesting. If he gets 45 minutes today, I'll be shocked. I think he gets half hour today, at the very least. After Odegaard. I thought it was 1-0. How did that not go in? Usually a replay of that. How did that not go in? Good connection with Odegaard, and in front, was it Norgard or Havertz? One of the two. Let's have a look. Ball comes in, gets somewhat cleared, and on the volley, it's Christian Norgard with the touch, takes it away from the goal because he tried to nod it on himself. Yeah. Our next, in terms of Gav's question, our next two games is Villarreal next Wednesday at the Emirates, and then the Emirates Cup on Saturday against Real Betis, which will be interesting for Zubimendi, because obviously he's former club and all them connections and rivalries and all that. Yeah, Emirates Cup next week, yeah. I mean, even though they're not giving the title of Emirates Cup to the Villarreal game, it's basically the Emirates Cup. Let's be brutally honest. Great to see Xhaka back in the Premier League. Fucking interesting choice of team, put it that way, to come back to the Premier League and all that. Because obviously they are going to be a heavy favourite, no matter what, they are going to be one of the heavy favourites to get relegated. I mean, he brings the leadership, he brings he's Premier League proven, as we know. Good luck to him. Say this now, come when we play him at the Emirates or at the Stadium of Light, he'll score a screamer and piss me off. We're not off well so far. 5 minutes in, we're having all the ball, creating a lot of chances. It's just been a bit wasteful from the last second. Kim's in the chat as well. Big up Kim from Scotland. Tom's in the chat as well, talking about Leeds already. Tom's already worrying about match day 2. I can see. I've slipped Spurs a £27 note. Okay. To leave one on Yokeres. Oh, there you got to laugh. Gav's asking, if Yokeres comes on, do you think he'll score? Again, if he gets half hour or more today, I reckon so, yeah. If it's like a cameo, 10 to 15 minute cameo, the chances are less, but still a chance. If he gets 5 minutes at the end, and it's like, no. Because he looks, again, going by the clips we've seen from the training session yesterday, he looks sharp. He looks like he's ready and raring. Greg's in the chat. It's in you for a while. Greg, how you doing? In terms of in here, I mean. So someone messaged me. Oh, George is off his. Okay, you know that. One second. Hi, Laura, how you doing? Great show the other night, by the way. But considering you're hosting, great, good. Obviously, in terms of the circumstances, obviously you're Scottish, England, England celebrating. Fair play to you for coming along and not just hosting, but obviously holding your own and not letting the rivalry get to you that much. Oh dear. Oh, go on, Hi. Oh, Kai, this is why we got Gyökeres. Seriously, Kai, come on, man. I mean, it's a foul, might have been build up, but nevertheless, come on. You've opened up you open up your body. You've had the shot. No one's touched you, and you've fallen on your ass. Fuck me. This is why we got Victor, my friend. I live in dark. Darkness is my. You think darkness is your highlight? I was born in it. One of my favourite films, actually, that film. Not the favourite, one of my favourites. No, like I said, in your, I watched that video you're on about in the chat. I watched that and I was like, well, Ice came in a few times, tried to bait me. I was like, it's come on. And I've got I even got the excuse of a busy fucking chat. They've not. It's not. My chat's nice and compared to theirs, and they're just like, I'm gonna pick up this one and say his name, and like, come on. And these are meant to be professionals, for fuck's sake. But I've not been caught yet, and I will never be caught. I'm way too vigilant on that side of things. But Ice has popped in a few times around that time. But oh my god, hit the post in the corner. What the fuck is Raya doing? Just going starfish. What is that font on their shirt? Hiccuping that bloody hell. I'm all good, buddy. Thanks. My mum's English, so most of my family aren't doing. Don't get me wrong. My dad's disappointed. Well, yeah. So bloody hell. Yeah, no, fair play. As I say, either way, fair play to you. I know some of the players obviously play for Arsenal, so you've got that proudness on their side of things. But as an overall, was like, I've got a host this celebration when I'm celebrating England winning competitions that Scotland done. Oh dear, that would have, if it was the other way around, it would have killed me. Being honest. Scoreboard back up. But other than that, Laura, how are you doing this week? Oh dear. You can see it if your Gyökeres comes onto the scores today, especially if it's a winner. Not liking the fact we're letting Tottenham have a bit of game time, bit of ball time now going forward. Don't like that. I really don't like that. Double check, send it that way as well. Send it that way as well. Fair enough. What one did you think was the funniest? I think the one that's more like, yeah, because it's more funny because the instant as he's saying, he knows he's fucked up. Is it Robbie in the lockdown 2 meter bullshit they had? Well, I say 2 meter. The Watchalongs are doing in a room of him, judges, DT, troops, Ty, and either I think it's Claude or someone else is there. And he's obviously in the middle, behind at the back, and he's reading. He's got his iPad out. As he's reading, he knows he's fucked up. I think it's more so because it's immediately after the ice comment. I mean, Charlotte. I don't like signing myself, but anyway, kind of two-faced, let's say. It's more with Charlene. It was more that the other two clocked on straight away, and she's sitting there like, "What? What have I said? What have I done?" And proceeds to repeat herself saying it 2 or 3 times afterwards, and still doesn't get it. Prepare for this season. Okay, cool. You coming? You're gonna be coming down for the WSL games in this year. Nice. I say easy. A nice, potentially easy one. Well, easier than what Chelsea got anyway. Set us off for the season. London City 9S is at home. Whereas obviously Chelsea have got their home, but they're not got the easiest. They've got possibly potentially the hardest draw they've got outside of us for the old WSL start of the season. Well, I'm not surprised, Tom. Go on, Saka, go on. Of course you play. I swear, if I see anything when flag goes up and he's like, actually, it was on side, and I peeved. At least Goldberg's got with Goldberg. He has the excuse though. He's in on his own. He's got no one around him to take that. Not Shawnee had actually had 2 people with a Pippa and I can't remember who the other person was, but they were there and they clocked on straight away. He's got no one there in the room with him to clock on if he hasn't, and he's just fully focused on what he's doing and all that. And he probably only realises in the aftermath when the clip gets clipped up and put out online. Okay, that's cool. Gone from very high tempo, like very all Arsenal, to now it's like calm down, settled down, and both teams having a bit of the ball in. The fact that we're giving them a lot of the ball, I don't like it. Too much of the ball, if you ask me. Not seeing much of Ultima's Frank yet on the old screen or pitch side. And it's lashing down. Yay. Jeff Spence. Apparently at Tottenham looking to offer him a new deal. How 12 months can change a fucking player's fortunes. Fans couldn't stand him. He wasn't getting the minutes, and out of nowhere, injuries came along, and he fucking got himself in the team, and now they want to keep him for life. I do find it funny though how these influencers, like expressions like AFTV, go out to these tours, get media access, and after spending 9-10 months slagging the manager, the club, the players off, get this one out, you're not good enough, you're shit, this, that, and the other. Richie, I made it, look at me, come here, have a photo. 2 weeks later, get him out, he's a rubbish player, get him out of here, what are we doing here? The two-faced bullshit, it does my head in. Go on, Declan. Fudge. Corner, I'm assuming. My favourite Arsenal player is John Lucas. Nothing to do with the fact that he came from us to you, then from you back to us. Are they not showing it in the States, Spencer? Oh, right, big up Spencer, by the way, but they're not showing it in the States. Okay. And we've gone from Singapore to Hong Kong for this game, and after this, we come home tomorrow, I think. All right. Oh, no, it's going to cost. I'm going to go short to Martinelli. Martinelli bottles it nearly. Saliba up in the air, and he's offside. Of course, he was. I bet he wasn't offside, but hey, it's on the Arsenal app. Yeah, but it's a pay with Arsenal. It's pay per view basically. And before preseason started, I think it's only in selected countries as well of Arsenal. You could pay £9.99 for 5 games, or if you didn't, you want to do it individually, £4.99 a game basically. Oh, there you go, Kat. There you go. There you go, Spencer. Catherine says it's on Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, or CBS Goalzola. Sports Goalzola. I was chatting with someone earlier, and we were discussing how no Premier League teams have ever gone to Canada for pre-season, but the USA are overseas. Well, the USA, because obviously the USA is the USA in terms of the size of the country, state, and obviously you want to, even as a football club, you've got American owners, they're going to, like Arsenal have, like Liverpool have, Chelsea now have got, United have got, no matter what people say, they're going to heavily favour going to the States more than anywhere else. I think the only reason we've done Singapore this year, because we haven't done an Asia tour since 2013. I think it was 2013. Yeah, summer 2013. Since then, we do tours. It's been the US. I think we only did it this year because the World Club Cup, basically. What day is last year? No, and also again, not just in terms of tours. You then get obviously what you got at the moment. You got with this Man United, Bournemouth, Everton, West Ham thing. They've all gone out there for a mini tournament thing. They're playing over a week and all that. Obviously, used to have the Amsterdam tournament. The Emirates Cup used to be a thing, and then since the pandemic, it's become a weekend event, a one-day thing. Then you got obviously Asia, the Audi Cup in Asia a couple of years back. Unless these other countries then come out their way, like Canada and all that, Mexico or whatever, Brazil, or whoever comes out and does like mini preseason tournaments in our summer, and invites said clubs to participate, that's going to continue to be the case. I enjoy the fact that we go to Germany because it's near Daniel Farker's house. Jesus. When do you next play, Tom, by the way? You mentioned the weekend you'd won. They look happy, bloody hell. We're on the TV, we're on the big screen. Yeah, thumbs up. Woo. Oh dear. I think you're more likely to get a Newcastle maybe or something. A club at Newcastle, even though they've got the owners they have, because they're looking to expand their horizons beyond Newcastle itself as a global entity going forward in the next decade plus. You've got more chance of a Canada and all that create said pre-season tournament and having them accepting an invite this, that, and the other. More important, when will the Cup being contested? Fuck knows. Don't really care. Well, Newcastle definitely will by then. I still think the likes of whilst we've got American owners, Arsenal, Chelsea's, and the Liverpools and the Uniteds and all that will heavily favour will 9 times out of 10 do the States with the occasional Saudi tour once in a blue moon. I've said the thing, didn't I? LRTV's back. Been a bit silly in the chat. Lewis Kelly's getting treatment on his leg. Thank God. Pardon me. Looks like we're going to sun them off already. 23 minutes in, are they? Thank God. Well, it's Saliba that headed the ball away. Because the initial angle looked like it was, oh God, it's fucking Saliba. Well, that chance in the first 30 seconds. Tom says the 25th anniversary. 1 second. 25th anniversary of defeating AC Milan in the Champions League. Yes, that's a thing. That happened. Long time, hasn't it? Time does fly, doesn't it, Tom? Oh, Emirates. In what country is Emirates? I'm surprised you never go there. Oh, that's. Oh, I want to say. What's I think now? I want to say Saudi, but I'm not 100% on that. I think it's bad. I think it's bad. To be honest, I think it's bad enough. They force us to have this on our fans have to have this on our sleeves and our kits until the deal's up. Basically, I think that's bad enough. Letting them fucking frog or basically uplifting a pre-season tournament that they don't care about it over here and going, we care about it now over in Saudi Arabia or wherever. Take away more games from fucking the match going fairly. Yeah, that'll go down well. 3 pasties, bloody hell. You ain't missed much. It's still 0-0, as you can see on the screen, but we've still had the better opportunities. There's just a bit more balance in the play. But Lewis Kelly was receiving treatment for some reason. Let's see what happened to him. He's up now, walking about, looking okay. But yeah. I do. Going by what we have seen of Havertz this first half, unless he performs a miracle in his last 15 to 20 minutes, I do reckon Yorkers will be on at half time. Oh, Victor, not Victor, bloody Kivior. Hit the post. Oh, thank God for that. Who's that at the shot, by the way? Number 28. If it's 28, that's Pape Sarr, isn't it? Yeah, Pape Sarr. No wonder they did it. Yeah, the pitch helped us out there because, yeah, bobbled the fuck all over the post. He kicked it out, it hit the post, and and they've got a corner. Okay. Kudos with the corner as well for Tottenham. Off. Oh, got love for Charlton. It was going in. The ball was going in directly from the corner because Raya just wouldn't demand his fucking box. And Richarlison basically cleared it off the line basically for a goal kick. Yeah, only Richarlison. Thank fuck for that. That was. Ray needs to be better. He's worrying me this pre-season. The Newcastle second goal, that there, very concerning. If you ask me. One sec. Me being George, how you doing, George?
All right, mate. So I'm a bit late, and I had to actually do that thing they call work.
You know what it's not.
Yeah.
Just as you come on now, obviously Richarlison has cleared it off his own line, basically. In terms of it, the corner came in from Kudos.
Yeah.
Better go in because Ray's just been Ray at the moment. And Richarlison decided to clear it off the line and put it for a goal.
Nice,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see Raya do this against in a pre-season than in the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's been quite even. No Spurs hit the post, didn't they? But
yeah, it's safe for the majority of the game. It's been even 50-50 in test possession, and we've had the clear-cut chances that Havertz is just pissing. Havertz had the clearest chance, but he decided to fall on his arse instead.
Yeah,
basically, Havertz decided to show everyone why we've gone and got Victor, not the reverse.
Yeah, I think with Kai as well. Like this is first sort of in this pre-season out there. It's his first couple of games, isn't it?
Yeah,
he probably knows that. I sometimes feel a bit sorry for him, mate, because 1 minute he's playing up front, 1 minute he's in midfield. Then, I've always said I thought Havertz's best position was just behind the striker, as a sort of like a false nine. But so if you had him, he can't do any worse than Martinelli or Trossard. No. So if you had him just ahead of Erdegaard and then Gyökeres there, it makes me laugh when I read and they say, "Oh, everyone loves Arteta loves Havertz." Yeah, and then he's going to start him against. He ain't starting him against United. Gyökeres will start against United.
Yeah, of course he will.
It baffles me.
Barring the disaster, these couple of games we've got before United, barring the disaster on Victor's side of things, injuries or whatever, barring that, he's starting against United, like it or not.
Yeah.
United.
I'd be more worried that Gabriel don't start against United, to be honest, with his injury.
Yeah, I was saying that it just seems like they've took Gabriel and Timber out just to keep them trained up, and I don't know when they're going to play them, but keep their fitness, get their fitness to a level at least.
I'm not too, but disappointed. Obviously, you always want Timber and Gabriel to play, but I would if it means that you've got that they can be back fit for the Liverpool game, which gives them another couple of weeks. I'm not Ben White's a good enough replacement for Timber, and then obviously we've got options at centre half. We've got Mosquera, we've got Kivior, you've got Calafiori. Do you know what I mean? It's not that short of options.
No, exactly. I'm concerned about Ricardo though. Another knock he took, apparently, by the looks of it, and he's out. I don't know if it's a precautionary knock and they don't want to take no risks or
Ricardo Tomiyasu.
yeah. Basically, it was nice because he just now you've got rid of Tomiyasu. He's just an Italian Tomiyasu now.
Yeah.
Seems any sort of touch he falls to the floor and he's out for weeks on end. It's concerning. A year
I
in.
do find it interesting how much Norgard's playing.
Mm.
Like not in a bad way. I think it's good. Like because I think Arteta knows that Zubamendi and Rice are going to be his main two.
Yeah.
But he needs Norgard to be fresh. So if he's got to come in, that he has to. That he's ready for it. So I think that's quite clever by Arteta.
Also, he also wants Christian. He don't want Christian to come in and straight away. He's just playing. You're playing your top two in terms of Mendy and Rice, no matter what in these preseason games. And you think, well, if I come, I'm an experienced player, and you're not giving me minutes. So why have I come, basically?
Yeah. No, exactly. Nice to see Martinelli's not improved.
Yeah, don't get started. Literally, 1 point Declan got the ball, went out to the by like the left hand side, and Martinelli following nearby for the follow up pass. No, he's gone central. He's tucked in deep and gone central instead.
Mm.
I was like, oh, fucking fantastic! Leave your midfield on his own, yeah.
So then after this, we've got the Emirates Cup, Villarreal, the Emirates Cup, and that's it, isn't it?
Villarreal and Villarreal next Wednesday, and Real Betis on the Saturday, and then that's it.
Is it them or is it Athletic Bilbao?
Is it Bilbao? I can't remember.
If it's Nico Williams, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was shocked it was sold out.
Really? Bloody hell. Oh, you know why? Everyone wants to go and see Victor.
Yeah. I went to try and get a ticket and they was all sold out. I was like, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's Bilbao, sorry, yeah. So, yeah, Villarreal and Bilbao.
A good workout, so.
A nice, comfortable trip to Manchester United on opening day. What could go wrong?
Nothing. Well, that's why I've said all along that I thought United were going to sign Sesko, because it's going to be, they'll build it up as Sesko versus Gyökeres.
Yeah, there's a reason why Arsenal and United played each other on opening night, opening weekend. There's a reason. It's not just because of rivalry. It's because they know, even in terms of Gyökeres, Sesko, in terms of when it was all being played out, one way or the other, Gyökeres is either going to play for United or play for Arsenal.
Yeah, and then
Sesko could have potential,
just adds to TV drama, doesn't it? Having it like that. But I was saying this in another WhatsApp group. Like a lot of people have a go at teams this transfer window. Newcastle, mate, have had an absolute nightmare. They went for Trafford. They didn't get him.
Yeah.
They went for well, they could lose. They probably will lose Isak, and probably going to end up replacing him with Rodrigo Munoz from Fulham. That's a big cover up. They bought Elanga, fine, but no, and Ramsdale. That's it. But they ain't really improved, have they? And like every player they've gone for, it's like, oh no, I don't fancy it. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, I was saying the other day on here, like out of the 6 clubs, I mean the top 5 taking top out of the equation, I was saying the top 5 from last season have got Champions League via the league itself.
Yeah,
the top 4 itself have all gone out and done the business and been very forceful in what they want and what they get. Newcastle is like they're not in the Champions League. It's like they've got into Europa League or Conference League, and the players are like, "Don't want to be here. Don't want to go there. No, I'd rather go there. Thank you." But even Sesko would rather. The fact that I don't Manchester United, but I'd rather. Rumors are Sesko would rather go to Manchester United or not in Europe than to a team that's in Champions League. I mean, it's if I'm Newcastle, I'll be shitting myself. And even the Ramsdale thing you mentioned there is a loan with an option to buy. We're not buying him. And Isak's now run off to bloody Spain. He's now training at Real Sociedad.
Yeah, I heard that. I thought.
So, if I'm a Newcastle man, I'll be crapping myself going into the new season.
Yeah, there was someone else they went for, wasn't there? And I'm trying to remember who it was.
Oh, the guy Wesler from Brentford.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then obviously that's not happened. And then they were trying to. Obviously, if Joe Willock's out injured now, that looks like a bad injury.
God. Oh, they're done for, basically.
Yeah, shame. Put that into a better team.
Bit of reality check by the looks of it, yeah. Considering the oddest club in the world, like I don't get how they're struggling with PSR still. Like 2 years
I just don't think they are. I know people say they are. I don't think they are.
You think it's all fun to put the pressure on the Premier League?
Yeah, I think so. It's like realistically, if they didn't, if they're struggling with PSR, people like Chelsea, Villa, Forest are not. I just think it's a bit of like, I don't know, just don't sit right to me. Like, and you've got Benjamin Sesko saying, "Oh no, I'd rather go to Man United than Newcastle." There's something wrong there.
Yeah, well, it's even when they a couple not last time, the summer before when they got the Champions League the previous time, all they brought was Tonali. They didn't bring anyone else in. It's like when they get into Champions League, they for twice now they're very quiet in the window. They don't really do much business when they're not in it. They want to be more active. It's like surely it should be the other way around.
And they got money this season, didn't they, from Lloyd Kelly? Yeah, I think they sold him he went on to Juventus.
Yeah. They freed up wages as well because obviously Callum Wilson's gone.
Yeah. They reckon he's going West Ham.
Retirement home FC, bloody hell. Oh dear. I think West Ham are in trouble this season as well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Massively in trouble.
I think that might be the saving grace for teams like Sunderland and Leeds.
Yeah.
That is that West Ham and Brentford could be in trouble.
We've got a dodgy ref today. Literally, we've been second off Martin. Martin just won the ball fairly.
Yeah.
And the ref's blown for a free kick to Tottenham.
I know Batanga, whatever his name is, he should have been booked. I don't know if he did.
Benjamin Cor's been booked. I've got an notification.
Yeah, Benjamin Cor there, that's it.
Yeah. Laura says hello, by the way, in the chat.
Hi, Laura. Are you good?
She is also saying Newcastle in a sticky situation this season, especially after getting battered 4-0 of a Sunday league team, i.e. Celtic.
Oh, yeah. Apparently. When he said Sunday league team, I thought he meant Rangers. Kieran Tierney, he scored them in that game.
His first game back as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he set it one up or scored, wasn't it?
Oh dear.
But yeah, there was another player Newcastle went for earlier in the transfer window, and that's what I mean. Like, and I think they were close to getting him, and then he changed his mind and went somewhere else. So I just
I'm trying to think what it was.
Feels like a midfielder or someone like that, but what I mean is, it was like, where's their ambition? Like, nothing, unless the only way Sesko goes to Man United is because of history.
Yeah,
there's no other reason.
No,
like ahead of Newcastle. I mean, so
yeah. What some Newcastle fans online have been saying as well. When obviously Amanda was here, obviously she was part of the reason why they got the ownership they have.
Yeah.
How the sort of players they're going for of a certain caliber, straight from the off. Since he's walked away with her hubby,
Yeah.
The standards have dropped back to where they were under Steve Bruce.
Oh,
Basically.
Gomez. That's who it was.
Yeah, that's the one.
He was meant to. It was looked like he was going to go to Newcastle, and then he went to Marseille.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Jesus, Lions.
but even in Buemo, obviously, when
Yeah, he was linked, wasn't
he was linked to him, and he went, "No, I'd rather Man United."
he? Never mind.
Reality check for them next season. It could be a long season for them.
If they lose Isak and don't replace him,
They're fucked.
they could. And if they lose Gordon, which could happen.
Yeah, because I heard that early on in the summer as well. But Gordon's like, "No, surely not." But now I wouldn't be surprised. One sec.
It'd be funny if Max Downham comes on and schools Tottenham.
No, sorry about that. Someone's at the door, literally, as I've been handed McDonald's for lunch.
Oh, never.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Is that what Gav just said? Like, if Isak goes, they've got 300 million to spend Newcastle, but I don't trust them to spend it.
Well, see, yeah, it's not just spending it. It's like it's the players they're looking at. That's not even
Who's left. There's not. I don't know. And Nick, I don't know if 41 is rice on the menu, but it'd be funny if it was. You're always thinking about food, Nick.
At least it's savoury this time and not sweet.
Yeah.
But Law says they can have Laura Vitvaya as well if they want. Actually, being she'll be a free agent.
Yeah, they can put her up front.
Oh dear.
It'd be interesting now. I don't really understand who Newcastle can go for that's going to take them to that next level.
That's the thing. No, is it Ekatike as well? Ekatike turned them down.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Ekatike actually. So Ekatike and
Dave, one sec. Thank you. Oh dear. No, literally, that was rumoured to be a done deal at Newcastle. Then Liverpool came along and he went, "No thanks, Liverpool, thank you." Oh, they've scored. What the fuck is Raya doing?
Jesus.
It's fucking Pape Sarr as well. It's a it's not even a fucking team goal. It's just a random shot because Raya's doing the. I'm going to stand off my line for 25 yards.
Yeah, if they win this, they'll think they're winning it all.
I know you're going to have all the Tottenham fans think, "We're back, baby."
Yeah. Jamie O'Hara.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Jamie O'Hara pissing me off. Saka's not well class. I mean, that's a foul from Richarlison on Saliba, but okay. Okay, ref, sure. No worries. Let's do Scully, sorry. Scully got taken out.
That was a bit laughable, that goal, to be honest.
Yeah. It's annoying. The thing is, I don't deserve it. It's like all the best chances have come our way. This will probably just sort of rocket up Arteta's arse half time and throw in Victor for the 45 minutes or so.
I reckon they'll bring on obviously Gyökeres. Madueke's not on the bench, is he?
No, you won't see him until next Wednesday. Because obviously he played for Chelsea in the Club World Cup. They gave him time off to.
Yeah, I reckon he'll bring on Ethan, Max, Victor.
Yeah,
to mix it up.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, at least I'm not alone in saying that. There's a definite foul on bloody Lewis Skelly looking at the replay. But I've noticed, again, I know it's pre-season, it's friendlies, you usually get a bit of leniency, but this is a joke. Like it was the biggest, it's like Richarlison literally grabs Lewis Skelly around his back and then throws him to the floor, but that's okay apparently. Here's what it is, though. It's only pre-season, not the end of the world. I know it's Tottenham, but still. Got a free kick, though, Odegaard. Can you do something to this if Havertz actually wakes up today?
It's like Catherine said, they'll think they can beat PSG in the Super Cup if they win this.
Oh, yeah, they will. They'll be like, oh, fantastic. We're back. We're the best team ever, European champ. That's another thing you're going to have it, them not, and it says online. European champions won.
Yeah.
Arsenal nil. Like, you're not European champions. You're as much of European champions as these are the champions of England.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. Got another corner though. See what we can do with this before half time. Got 3 minutes, by the way. 3 minutes injury time. This first half. Another corner, surely. Yeah, another corner. I don't get what I know. There's no VAR in this game. I don't get how four Tottenham players on the line clear it and go, "It's a goal kick." Like seriously, you think we're all blind? All due respect, and it's pissing down. As I say, it starts tracking down. Gav, behave yourself.
Gav is a pre-season friendly, mate. I know you get a bit excited over your pre-season tournaments, but
Gav needs to give me an updated shirt for tomorrow night. Updated photo of him in the Arsenal shirt tomorrow night, because he said if an Arsenal player wins England the Euros on Sunday, he'd wear the Arsenal shirt again. Now, last time I checked, Clay Kelly wore an Arsenal shirt. Was he's an Arsenal player, right? That's the penalty, but okay, we'll just ignore that because there's no VAR.
I take it Chelsea have been playing pre-season friendlies after all this, but I suppose they've got 3 teams. It won't really matter with it. So.
Oh. And his whistle's going to go for half time, isn't it? Yeah. Half-time whistle's gone.
They've got about 9 left wingers, haven't they? What is it like?
Yeah, about 20,000 goalkeepers as well.
Yeah.
All shit.
I think that's the only position that they're actually quite weak, is goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Ironically, they've got Sanchez, then they've got Jorgensen, and they got rid of Kepa and Petrovic.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sold on Sanchez. I don't think he's good enough for the levels Chelsea want to be at. And they obviously don't trust him fully, because otherwise they wouldn't have gone for Maitland, would they? So,
no.
So, surprised. I'm surprised Chelsea didn't go for Ramsdale, to be honest.
It would have made, again, he was heavily, after Ray came along, he was heavily linked to Newcastle and Chelsea. As I say, I am surprised. But as I said to Gav in the chat at the time, in the aftermath of Chelsea winning that World Cup, if anything, because he wasn't really tested, Sanchez, to the extent of what he would be in the Premier League, that level-wise, it'll just if anything, it's just reaffirms in Enzo's head. He'll be like, "See, he's a good goalkeeper. We just won the World Cup with him. It's my number 1 goalkeeper," and that's gonna be the downfall. Because I remember when we had Almunia for 3 or 4 years as our number 1. Every year we as Arsenal fans were like, "He ain't good enough. Get someone else in." And was linked to Schwartzers and Shay Givens and this, that, and the other. Never got him in. It took for him to get injured and Chesney to come along for the penny to finally drop it. But up to that point, it was always Almunia, and it'd always be in the key moments of the season at the back end, the goalkeeper, in our case, Almunia, costing us points. Because again, I got set up season review DVDs. I look back sometimes. I'm like, looking back, our defence wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. It was just we had a midget Spanish waiter for goalkeeper in Almunia. They didn't want to do his job come April. He's like, "Oh, so it's off now. I'm okay."
Yeah.
I think that's what Chelsea are going to have now. Chelsea fans.
I think Sanchez is a decent keeper. I thought he was decent at Brighton, but I don't think he's at the level what Chelsea need. Like, if Chelsea want to be winning the title, because surely that's got to be the
That's it.
that's
With the
got to
money
be
they've
the
spent, yeah.
direction they're hoping to go towards because of spending all that money. I don't think Sanchez is a title wins you a title as a keeper.
Not a major
No.
title, no. Gav says we've been linked to Donnarumma, but so Man United. But you got take that link for pinch of salt as well, Gav.
But that's the sort
Because
of goalkeeper they need. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but I don't
I
think
agree.
PSG.
You
I
don't.
think he'll sign a new
Yeah,
deal with PSG.
yeah. I was about to say. I think he just used it to get himself a new deal. That's all it is.
But that's the level of goalkeepers. Like
That's
you
what they
think you
need. Yeah,
compare Donnarumma in the same conversation, Donnarumma and Robert Sanchez is It's like talking about Weatherspoons and like it's not even Harvester, it's bigger than Harvester, do you know what I mean? So like Trafford would have been ideal for Chelsea. Because
yeah.
he's young, probably going to be the new England goalkeeper when Pickford retires.
If Man City play it right, yeah, and not mess
Yeah.
about, then yeah.
But I think they'll sell Ederson and then Trafford becomes the number one because they've said Ortega can leave.
Yeah, that's true. It's just convincing Edison to stay
Yeah,
one more
one more
year,
year.
basically.
Trafford learns from Ederson and then Ed Trafford will take over.
Because otherwise, if you let I don't rate Ortega, but if you let Ortega go and then
Silly.
later on down the line in the window, Edison pisses off to Turkey or wherever,
Yeah, silly.
they're then left with a goalkeeper who's still young and raw, and it's a massive drop off currently of what they've had with Edison, and that's again after the season they had last year. That's a lot to ask him to just step up and be like amazing, basically.
Yeah, if you could always have a Nana.
Mm.
Don't think United want him anymore.
Well, suddenly he's injured before the preseason started for them. Yeah, he's gonna be out for 6 weeks, guys. Nothing to do with that. We don't want him here. We want to force him out. No, nothing to do with that at all, guys. No. Oh dear. I don't. The thing is, that's another thing. Match day in terms of. I know the guys at Manchester, but I don't care who's in goal for them because I still think we're capable enough to doing the job. We just need to sort the left hand side out. We need to get Eze in beforehand. I personally think no. We're going to drag Eze out until the last knock-ins. Because now with the news coming out that his release clause actually ends before the window closes, I think Arsenal are planning to hold out now
Is
on
that
that one
Eza?
as long as they can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it'll happen.
I think it'll happen. I don't think they're just dragging it out. I think that's the one now we
But
just drag
they've
out.
sort of keep saying to everyone, we need. I'm not saying financially, but we do need to sell players because we're having the squad. So
Yeah,
like, if Zinchenko and Nelson go to Fulham, that's two off of Rob, and then Sambi Lokenga will go, Fabio Vieira will go,
yeah.
and then they'll probably bring Eze in, and I won't be. I don't think. I don't think the Rodrigo one's dead in the water yet. That's just got
No,
Mesut Ozil vibes to me, like on the last day.
like last day,
Mm.
literally everything kind of together. Bang, there we go.
And yeah, Gav,
No,
I agree. I just don't understand why Chelsea didn't look at Rams. So he would have been perfect for you guys.
yeah, I think he's a massive upgrade to what you've
Yeah,
currently got. He's solid
yeah,
enough.
no, I agree.
Yeah. In terms of the Rodrigo thing, Gav, no, they were again, but all clubs that are interested are still waiting on Madrid to officially say, "Come and get him." We're waiting on the thumbs up from Madrid
I
now.
don't see Liverpool going for him now if they sign
No,
Isak.
don't get either. No.
So I think honestly it'd be between Arsenal. It will be between Chelsea as well because they just buy everyone. And Bayern Munich. I know they signed Diaz, but if you've got they've got players that are on probably won't be staying as long, and they've still got Musiala. I know he plays that 10 role, but they can put one of the wingers there like Kinsey. Coman who could play at 10 if they needed to. But I only think we sign Rodrigo if we sell Trossard. That's not saying that we have to. I just don't think. I don't think we keep Martinelli, Trossard, and then bring Rodrigo in.
No, one of the two would have to go for that to actually happen. Even if I think Eze happens no matter what in terms of Trossard and Martinelli, because obviously he can play multiple roles, as we know, in terms of the left hand side and the cam and
I'm
all
just
across the
hoping it
line.
is Trossard. I'm really like I'm a minority. I think.
There's been a lot of noise. I think there's been a lot of noise with Trossard since he's got his new agents.
Well, I just don't think
looking
I
to
can't remember the last time. The last time he started a game well was against Ipswich, and that was I can't remember the last time after that or before that. And he's a 10, 15-minute player, and if we want to, we're all about raising the level, surely. So for me, Trossard's done well. He done great for what he was, but now it's time to move on. And Eze for me is a very good upgrade on Trossard. And then if they did go for someone like Rodrigo or whoever, even if it's not now or in January, whatever, that's an upgrade on Martinelli.
Yeah.
But I think that's what people forget as well. Like you don't have to buy. Obviously, it helps, but you don't have to buy every single player in the summer. Like we have got January as well. And if you bring Eze in, the squad of players that we'll have I think are good enough to get us through because if you got Saka, Gyökeres, and Eze or Martinelli, hopefully Martinelli coming in. Eze coming in might make Martinelli wake up a little bit.
Yeah.
You never know. Matt's down and might and say, "Oh, I've that left hand side." Do you know what I mean? Like,
it is GCE as well. Yeah.
I just think like everyone says, "Oh, he's young," but so was Lamar.
Yeah, true, but I'm just saying. Obviously, it depends on again. We all say about Arteta. Like, Arteta seems to like to slowly bleed them in and whatnot. So he gave me his debut at 15, and then we didn't see him on a senior team until literally last season.
I definitely think we'll see him more than we did with Ethan because I think he's better than Ethan at his age.
There's a
and
higher
he's
ceiling
just
with
more
Max. Yeah,
athletic and like physical.
Well, he's zero because of his size and all that. In terms of his height and build, he's got a very low centre of gravity as well in terms of getting the ball and getting stuck, wiggle his way through things like we saw against Newcastle the other day. Like he can really get stuck in. He hasn't got that fear of being hacked basically from behind or whatever. The talent's there. Everyone can see the rivals are seeing it now. They're not. Because they always do this Arsenal hype up certain players from the academies too early. They're now seeing straight from the pre-season that actually he's 15, but he's the deal. He's the real deal.
And just answer Gab's message about Grealish. I think he'll go Everton, mate. There's a bit of noise about Grealish going towards Everton, so I think that'd be a good move for everyone all round. To be honest.
Yeah, he'll be like. But I think it's good for him personally because again he'll be like when he's at Villa and he was he's the main attraction, if you will. He'll be the star.
But he ain't finished, nowhere near it. But
no, he just obviously Man City come along. You don't say, and obviously with Pep there, you don't say no to them when they're winning things. He's won everything he can basically. I think he's won the FA Cup. Is he
won the Premier League?
Won
the Champions League as well.
Yeah, he won the trouble, weren't he? Yeah, so he won the FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League a few times. I think the only thing he hasn't won was the League Cup. I think the only thing they haven't won in his time there. But apart from that, he's won pretty much anything silver-wise he can. He wants game time. He doesn't want his England career to come to a sudden false retirement, basically. Yeah. It just makes sense to go to a club like Everton, with all due respect, going into their new era, but in terms of the new stadium.
I tell you, I think they could be a team to watch this season.
Being that star again.
Like Moyes Adam playing well last season towards the end, and
because he gets Everton though, because obviously he was there before, weren't he?
Yeah.
Before Man United and all that, to United. He gets the club, the fans. That's why he did so well last season, because he came and he got it straight. He knew what Everton was all about. And even though they were leaving Goodison,
Well,
still what Goodison fans and got a tune out
like
of
you
him.
said, Nick, West Ham, whatever. And the reason I don't think, I don't know, I'm not an ITK, so just clarifying that. I just think with West Ham, it's hard because you still have got Somerville, Bowen, Paquetá at the moment, unless he leaves, but he ain't left at the moment. So there's still options. There's someone else I've probably forgot. But with Everton, he'll go straight into that team. I think he would at West Ham, though, to be honest, because they need a replacement for Kudos. But I don't know. West Ham's a weird one for me. Like you sell Kudos and then you bring Walker Peters in on a free.
On a free.
Right. So where's the Declan Rice money? Where's the Mohamed Kudos money? Why is that not being spent? Like what are they trying to do? Get them relegated, sell the club, and then do that again? I don't know. It's like Fabianski's left, hasn't he? I think.
Yeah, he's left. It's
Just
now
Areola and
Ariola, who's a clear number one, and I think the
Randolph or something. Or was he from?
not Randolph, the old Sheffield United goalkeeper,
Where's
Fotheringham, or whatever his
Fotheringham?
name is. That's the one, yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, like this. I don't know. It's even. I just find it weird. Teams like West Ham, Newcastle, they're not. Potter's not really had that much money, or has he not had the money to spend, or are they choosing not to? I don't know. I don't really get it because they just about stayed up. If the teams in the bottom three weren't as bad as they were, West Ham would have gone. Like, and for me, like they're worse. Like, like who? Like they've got Nicholas Fulcrut, Danny Ings, and Bowen. Like Bowen will probably play as a striker.
Yeah.
Whereas Somerville, I think he's a good player, Somerville, but like they're not. You wouldn't be worried if you played against them, would you? Famous last words, they'll bite us on the arse this season, but I just think they need to at least spend some money.
Yeah, second half's underway. I can't see there's something made.
No, don't think there has been.
So that's the first in this pre-season, but yeah, second half's just got underway. Yeah, Calvin Phillips is still at City
I
as well.
forgot
Yeah.
about him, Mr. Tom, to be honest. Like Calvin Phillips, he's a forgotten man. He reminds me of Santino out of WWE, so you'll get that reference. Everyone forgets about him until he turns up on TNA.
Another one. Somerville left Leeds to go to West Ham, didn't he? As a foul. Is this ref leaning off? Is he a Tottenham fan, literally? Because Lewis has been round the neck to the floor, nothing given. Even the Tottenham player thought the free kick was given. He stopped for a second. Oh no, it's continuing. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Brentford.
Yeah.
Brentford.
The problem with the reason what I think could save Brentford if they keep Wissa, if they can keep him, I still think they've got enough in them for goals. But once again, like I've just said, like who have they replaced in Burma with? No one, not that I know of. But I was looking at Hutchinson, weren't they? Amari Hutchinson, but
yeah. But also Wesley, apparently, because obviously they turned down the deal for Newcastle, he's pissed off because apparently, again, another thing of a gentleman's agreement where said fee was mentioned apparently, and they've gone back on their word, and he's apparently on the verge of doing a Yorkeres basically.
All these gentlemen agreements.
He's a lesson though. You'd have thought they would all learn from the Harry Kane situation a few years back when he missed out the Man City move because of a gentleman's agreement.
So, also, I did see, Mr. Tom, you'll be interested in this, that Leeds are going for the young Spanish Chelsea striker. Is it Gavino? I mean, like on a loan deal. So Looks like Leeds are after another striker.
Oh yeah, because they're trying to get Bamford. Or he's already told Bamford as well, Daniel Farco, that he's not his service requirements is not part of his plans in this season, so he can look for a new club.
But yeah, they're looking for a new striker. They signed Antonio Stack as well. Leeds. That's a decent signing. I don't mind him. If he's as any good as he is on my game, like that. I think they signed Lucas Perry as well, the goalkeeper. Leeds. So.
Yeah, from Leon. Yeah,
decent moves from Leeds. And Burnley are the only ones that I just think you got Scott Parker. It's the same old, same old. You brought Kyle Walker in. Like, yeah, all right, mate. Off back down you go.
Yeah, literally out of the three, going by what we're seeing in terms of in general the Premier League at the moment, I think Burnley are the ones that are odds on to be.
I think that's an amazing
definitely.
move for Xhaka to Sunderland. Like how
Yeah.
Sunderland pulled that off. I think. Right.
Well, he has he's Premier League proven. He has experience in that midfield. Even if he's not starting week in, week out, he's a leader as well.
Goals would be where they could struggle for me, but if they
that's where they've got to be smart in the remaining part of this market and get someone in that can do something for them.
Yeah.
I think Tom's your number one fan now, going by the comment in chat.
Apparently, Whistler's walked out the training ground.
Oh, for God's sake, why am I not surprised? But again, I said this.
Whistler has walked out of club training.
Oh God! Again, it's another reason why I think they're dead.
Do you know what gathers it the nail on the head? I actually could see that happening. I actually could see that happening.
I can imagine. Yeah. Bye-bye, Isaac. Come on, Jackson. You come with us. You save us. And then it does nothing. Yeah. That's the only way you're making a profit, Gav, or getting what you want basically for Jackson, because Newcastle will be desperate.
I just do you know when you turn on Sky Sports News and you think, oh, see what's happened? Nick Jackson, Newcastle. You can imagine it. And do you know what, Chelsea? I don't always say this often, but fair play. If you get 60 odd million off Newcastle for Jackson, they deserve everything they get. And I have my moments, Tom. I have my moments. They don't happen often, so just put that on the side.
Tom says I'd slap Wes in the face with a contract signed.
That's what annoys me though. Like I get with the gentleman agreement, but all these people the players, they have so much player power now, and they think they can hold the club to ransom. Like, no offense, like Brentford made Visser's career. Like, if there's a gentleman agreement, they've said he can go, and they've said no. Fair enough, I understand the frustration. But I just don't see Brentford being that sort of club. They don't strike me like that. Right, at the end of the day, why did they let Brian and Mbeumo go if that was the case? And like Mark Flecken and stuff like that. Like, I think that's what could save Brentford is having Kelleher in goal, because I think he's a really good goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, I felt sorry for him though. He obviously came in thinking he'd be working under one of the best coaches in.
And
he's fucked off the top. Days like, bye. He's like, oh what? Didn't even get to train under you.
Come on, Arsenal.
But I think in terms of colour, he needed to move anyway, because obviously he's too good to be a number two. Sorry, at Liverpool. with the minutes he's been getting. So it's to a point where you need to get more minutes and be that main man for whoever you're playing for. Tom says, "What about the agreement where we, Brentford, agree to pay him weekly and then actually pay him, get back in the training ground, you mug?"
That's what I mean. Like when you're doing that, you're kind of Peter or the Wingy in yourself, aren't you? Really? Like,
I remember that bloody I can see that now. Deadline day, fucking Wednesday, turn up at Newcastle. Let me out of here.
And he should be thin because like he probably like in the Premier League top teams, Newcastle's probably the only one that would have him. Like as their main striker, I don't think there's anyone else.
Yeah. And that's not yellow card, is it, mate? No, of course not. I mean, the yellow card offence is walking off the ball today in the restart, but that's okay, ref, because it's pre-season, yeah?
The only thing I could have seen going for him is if Watkins left Villa and then right at the end when they thought, oh, we'll just take a punt on him. But obviously if Sesko's going Man United, I don't see Watkins leaving Villa to go to Newcastle.
No.
I just don't see it. They've been quiet as well, really, haven't they? Villa.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to get before they can bring anyone in, they've got to get the wage bill down.
They've done well, do you know what I mean? Not to lose people like Rodgers, Watkins, Martinez and that.
Yeah.
They just sold their women's team, didn't they? So it got them their money.
Yeah, to themselves, yeah.
I think Everton have done it as well now, haven't they?
I know Villa and Chelsea done it.
Yeah, Villa, Everton and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Mate, if you get 35 quid for Sterling, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if I was you. You only get, I reckon you'll get 20 odd million off a foreign team. That's the only. No one in the Premier League surely is going to take a punt. I don't know. West Ham could. West Ham Sterling. That's probably a perfect fit, actually. He'd play week in, week out.
It'd be complete the set as well, almost. All you need to do 1 year at West Ham, disappear, go to Tottenham, and he's got the complete set of London, basically. Yeah, we need some subs in this game because it's just a bit meh at the moment, the second half. Catherine says it looks like the Barcelona women's team are getting rid of players or will be struggling with PSR. They have 18 players listed now.
Yeah, I saw Bob Matty put a picture of her being in London and then deleted it a few minutes later.
Yeah, so that means that means one of three clubs: Arsenal, Chelsea, or Lionesses.
If Bob Matty turns up at Lionesses, I'm tapping out. Just
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Like,
I just if Arsenal gonna go for Bob Matty, I just don't. They're gonna have to do it now because if they wait till next summer, I think it might be too late.
Yeah, I think Chelsea will pop. As I say, Chelsea or Lionesses. If Lionesses stay up, that is.
I think they will.
You assume they would. You assume they will because of what the business they're doing.
I think it'll be Leicester that go down this season.
It could be anyone. Maybe it could be Liverpool. Liverpool's ain't got the manager. It could be Liverpool, West Ham.
In West Ham, they've got a couple of good players like Shakira Martinez, and I think she was the difference last season. Surprised no other top teams tried to get her, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind Tottenham going down. That'd be funny.
Yeah, but with all due respect to Catherine, if Bob Matty turns up at Tottenham, we've got to ask questions of doping.
Bob Matty turn up at Tottenham thinking, what's this?
she'll want to play in Champions League. So yeah, if it's a Champions League situation, then you're seeing potentially Arsenal or Chelsea then this season. I just wouldn't put anything past
she'll want to stay in the Champions League, so that's why I think it's Arsenal or Chelsea.
Catherine says, "Imagine Bon Mati in the white and blue." You think she was pissed on Sunday, fucking seeing her all every day of the week with her face like a smack backside because she's not used to losing, so she's getting battered every week in the WSL.
She's probably worth more than that whole team, like the club generally.
Also, wouldn't bode well for her Ballon d'Or chances either.
Don't think we've made any subs yet.
No, neither team has yet. Gav says Super Mario as a Marina to work some magic and tap her up.
Get more chance Cadena doing it.
Oh dear.
We ain't doing no tapping up anyway. Look at Gibbs White.
Yeah. That's funny as well. I'm sorry.
I'm really relieved because I like Morgan Gibbs White. So
yeah, few people said that.
That's why I was a bit annoyed Frank going to Tottenham because I think he's a good manager.
Again, I think you'll get an initial 6 month period. Again, it's like with every Tottenham manager, they get that initial 6 month period of grace. Then they just everything Tottenham come crumbling on top of them, and they get, and then it's like manager out.
I think the thing is, Ryan, as well, like they're in the Champions League, so they've got that Champions League money, and for them to only really spend what they've spent on Kudos, it's probably not enough. I think Thomas Frank was addressing the problems they had, like obviously looking at Morgan Gibbs White, Mohamed Kudos, that young. I think they got that Japanese defender, didn't they?
They've got him in as well, yeah.
So they still got a few positions they need to address, which I was going to say I would have thought they would, but then it's Levy, isn't it? Like the problem with Tottenham, luckily they have such a good position, and then they just bottle it, and then they fall to the side.
This has been Catherine in as well. She wants to talk all things Bonamati, so off you go, Catherine.
All right, so my whole thing, like, okay, it was super cool that she was like, all right, I'm in central London, but let me quick delete this, because that's like, it's interesting. I will say that she deleted it, but she's also technically on vacation time, is she not? So she can do whatever she wants on vacation, but it's also a transfer window. But there's what, five London teams that are active in the WSL right now. 2 of them are in the Champions League. And just thinking about, how she plays against Chelsea, she plays like she is an Arsenal fan and absolutely despises them, because the last 2 or 3 years that Barcelona have played Chelsea, she's just like completely dunked on them. Like, just how she plays against Chelsea is someone who plays with, I do not like you. But then you look at like Arsenal have Mariona Caldente, Laia Codina, the apparently lovely fight that Adidas like to put up with Russo and Bonmati as their 2 front faces. Kind of made them, like, their ad campaign for the Euros was kind of like a face-off kind of thing. But that,
yeah. Oh,
here comes some subs for Spurs. But before the 15 letter, the Spanish letter from the 15 players that signed that said we aren't going to play, Codina had signed it, and there was apparently like a friendship falling out between Codina and Bonmati, but it looks like it has been on the mends, and Codina had gone to the Euros Spanish camp to like say hi to everyone. Like, I think a lot of people had missed that. Like, she went out, saw the squad, and hung out with her Arsenal friends and maybe creating new things. But
Yeah.
I don't know. This could be an interesting like saga that happens with if so. What at like the end of the season, it came out that Barcelona were like close to breaking PSR rules, and they needed to essentially like offload a whole lot of players, and they was like, okay, here's a list of players that we would be willing to get rid of, essentially, and like Ellie Roebuck was part of that. So I think that Barcelona's problem though is that they have too many high-paying stars, essentially, and with the longevity that they have in their squad, I mean, Putellas has been there playing at the senior team since for like I think 10 or 12 years. Pitri Guijaro, she joined 2 years later, and Bonmati joined a year after that. So I mean, Barcelona, they keep like all of their players they have come through the academy, and they just keep them as long as they can perform well. But I think I would love to see Bonmati at Arsenal, but that's just it's the kind of player that she is. I mean, G had said it on the Cannon and Jonesy show, like the one player that you would love to see come play. She said Bonmati. Liam said Eze for the men's team. Could we see both of those predictions come true, or wish list signings? I think that could be a potential right now. Like Eze is seemingly wanting to get out of Palace and wants to come to Arsenal. So I don't know. I mean, I think it would then come down to more or less the transfer fee. What price tag is Barcelona going to throw onto Bonmati?
2 million.
Yeah, especially since Arsenal just dropped the cash on Olivia Smith. It's going to be
they'll want Bonmati to break all the records for that transfer fees, and if they're going to sell.
I think the other part is going to be how much she has left on her contract.
She's only got 1 more year, I think.
She one of the 9 that has 1 more year left.
I'm not 100% sure, but I thought she only had obviously this year and then the next summer.
2028. September 16th,
couple of years,
2024. Barcelona announced that she signed a new 4-year contract.
A couple of years then, technically.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think. Oh dear Lord, that was almost 2.
At least we're getting our bad performances out of the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be another interesting transfer saga. I mean, to really have, I think, any of like Barcelona's top players potentially leaving, like that's huge considering how long they like to keep them. I think Paredes, last I heard, she was the most likely to be leaving, but I think her contract's up in a year, so I don't know. Transfer window for the women ends middle of September or something?
Yeah. I just want a left-sided centre half.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get one.
No, I think it's one of those positions that they need to start trying to build back up.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think it would all depend on, like, Lata and Codina staying full match fitness. And, I mean, I think Steph slotted in there pretty well, but it's not a natural position.
There we go.
I think...
2 sub.
Sorry, God.
Sorry, We've got Zupimendi and Trossard coming on.
Saved Trossard.
Christian Nørgaard's going off. So I would assume Martinelli for Trossard. Yeah, Martinelli's going off as well.
Yeah, thing with Steph, I think she's done really well, but she ain't the future of the club. And for me, and I just think they need to bring in someone who's like 23, 24 to take that place over. I'm not saying she has to be dropped straight away, but there's got to be a transition, and I don't think there is with Steph Catley's position.
Yeah, and I think Arsenal are 2 years away from where Chelsea are at right now with the age of their squad. And I think we're starting to build up that squad depth.
Oh, almost 1-1. Zubi almost scored.
A little high, but yeah.
Deflection took it away, got a corner by the looks of it.
Good play.
I know, for whatever reason, Bethmead to Boston, that doesn't make that rumor, that doesn't make sense to me. Because like with the signings that Arsenal have made, I think, George, you had said it, like it makes sense that Beth were to leave this summer. Well, Boston doesn't really start forming, I think, until they can officially announce their first club signing until like October or November.
Bethmead.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the outcry.
I don't see her leaving Europe or England, really.
No. She'll go I don't know, Newcastle if they get promoted or something.
And I think the thing that done me while I was coming over on Tuesday.
Careful.
Sorry.
Ryan's dying on stream, so if there's anyone else that wants to come over and co-host, just let us know.
The game's killing me off. That's it. I'm done. Now the thing with what done me on, as I was coming up on Tuesday, I got people messaging me. Oh, by the way, ex players described it. Oh, Leon Sanderson, is that a name? Yeah. On Sky News saying that basically Bethmead's got to go now, and this, that, and the other. I was like, oh fuck. For me, it's I get she will be second choice of Chloe Kelly. That's not getting it twisted. But it's competition. We need that depth, especially when we win the league. It's stranglehold over Chelsea.
I think obviously with what Leanne said, like it was.
I know you've got
I spoke to her about it before. I think it was a lot of people twist some of the stuff what she says, but what she was saying is that obviously if Beth wants to be playing regular to first team football and break plan starting for England, then she does need to be starting week in week out, because ultimately, is what I keep saying. Like you've got Chloe Kelly that will play on the left potentially. Then we've just spent £1 million on Olivia Smith. And Michelle can play up front and on the wing as well. Beth will be looking at that thinking, hold on, there's two girls that are like 20, 21 in front of me. And I don't think I think she gets a lot of criticism when she doesn't need it, but I don't actually think she's been as brilliant as everyone says she has since her injury.
She's had her moments, but I mean,
I mean. It's moments, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that's not what.
All right. Need. So would you rather get rid of? That sounds so bad. Would you rather get rid of a player? Would you rather have Beth Mead leave or Caitlin Ford leave this summer?
Beth. Yeah, I think Ford last season put herself ahead of Beth Mead. And that's not me saying because I don't like Beth Mead, because I do, but I just think I don't know. I like Caitlin Ford a lot. I thought she was probably our best player when we played Chelsea. She tore that. She terrorised that defence. It's just a shame that we had Jonas at the time. But yeah, I would take Caitlin for just over Beth at the moment.
Oh, Arsenal get a corner and the Spurs player is down injured. What a shot.
Yeah.
And those
But I
numbers
do-
are
but-
ugly ass. Like,
But I do think Beth or Caitlin, or if not, but I don't think they'll both be at Arsenal in 2 or 3 years.
yeah.
Because like,
I think that's part of the reason why we're getting the likes of Olivia. Obviously, Chloe tied down to actual full-time long-term contract. And obviously, Olivia Smith as well in early now, so no one else gets them. We can actually bleed her in basically over the next year or two. Like, no one attack this final fucking
What
ball.
is this new corner routine where like everyone is staying at the 18-yard line? Like,
No idea. Actually, I have no
and
idea.
what is with these weird ass numbers that Spurs have going on? Like,
Oh, what was it? Did you see Liverpool's
God,
numbers
those were
yesterday? They're
disgusting.
weird.
You couldn't read shit on those. I think George would have a better time reading them.
Well, fucking put it this way: Ekatike's number 14 looked like 54.
that's probably the
Saka's
amount of
number.
minutes he'll get when Isak signed.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Over the course of
with the comments, I agree. Like Madueke would have been ideal playing in this, but he has played in the Club World thing, and I do think we need to think Gyökeres hasn't trained for a couple of months. So, guys, it's just a friendly. I really hope I'm not going to be seeing Arteta out trending after this.
Oh, you are from a certain person in Spain leading the line. From a certain sect in Spain.
Oh, with his dressing gown.
Have you not heard what he was doing yesterday?
I'm still laughing at him and DT's on Twitter.
Yeah, little spat, yeah. No, basically, apparently, according to was it Footy Context or something like that, some Twitter account. Basically, he decided to do an in real life stream out when he's out and about with bloody the other lad, from Portugal, and basically he's outside in Bernabeu, perving on women, basically.
Standard.
And bragging about it, like, oh, look at that. Oh. But she's with a geezer bigger than me, so I won't go near her. And then there's another one where he's chatting to someone, asks for their Instagram. He goes, I don't give my Instagram, thank you very much. He walks off, he goes, posh bitch. Like, yeah, you're classy, aren't you? Yeah, no wonder no one likes you.
Lee Diddy.
There's that as well, yeah.
That did make me laugh.
I've always said for legal reasons, can't say why, but there's reasons why he went off to Spain.
It just made me laugh, and he just said it says it all when someone who did what DT's done to all right, mate.
Comes out and does that, yeah.
It was good entertainment, not gonna lie. I was bored that night. I thought, yeah, have a read of this.
Yeah. Where did this start from? Okay, let's get to the end.
Someone wrote in the comments, "Oh, this is better than punching Judy on a Friday night."
Yeah. Oh dear. Got a water break now, by the way. So
also, there's some. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but apparently Arsenal women are in a behind closed door pre-season game on Sunday. So.
Oh, I saw that. It was
yeah.
weird that they announced. I feel like they announced it like right before the final or right after the final.
Yeah. So I reckon they'll have a couple of pre-season games.
I'm gonna guess that game is going to exclude at least the Spanish and the English players that were in the Euros. Maybe,
there we go.
Vicky G as well.
Vicky G comes from Sweden, where the girls are nice.
Mika Moreno, Zinchenko, Max Dalman, and Victor Gyökeres is coming.
I'm happy with all of that, apart from one.
Which one would that be? The one going to that player linked to Fulham?
Zimbencho.
Got to say, I love Fulham nowadays. They're becoming our breeding ground. Anyone we don't want, they just take off.
Apparently, they're building a new supporters club called the West London Gooners, apparently, or something. Yeah, I reckon. But Catherine, I reckon it'll probably include players that I know that most of the youngsters that are still there probably.
Yeah.
I don't even think Stina and that will play.
No, I'm gonna guess that Taylor will end up playing.
Yeah.
Olivia will end up playing the Aussies. And
Yeah.
McCabe.
Katie as well.
I
McCabe
reckon you could have Manu in goal or Naomi Williams if she's still there at that time.
or the
but-
new keeper.
Yeah.
The new keeper that we just signed.
Oh yeah, Annika. So you could have
Um,
her, Taylor Hines, then hold on, running out of defenders here. Catley and someone. McCabe.
Emily Fox as well.
Yeah, I don't think Fox will play.
I bet Nice Wonder will though.
Yeah.
Max almost scored his first touch.
So they could play, I suppose, Taylor Hines at centre half with Steph Catley and then Nice Wonder and McCabe. Kim will probably play.
I kind of hope that like the game at least gets recorded and we could get some highlights, but I don't see that happening. I mean, even
I think if we win, we'll get the highlights. If we don't win,
don't worry about it.
nothing to here, guys.
All right, flashing back to why I had joined AM. Even though I don't have any meetings, I probably should get back to work. But a good 20-minute break. It's needed every once in a while.
I'm working from home today, so that's what I can do.
Run this back. That is very young Bon Mati in front of the Emirates Stadium. So she went there. Why would she go to Chelsea?
It's like what is it? What's that behind you in terms of street? Oh, Heath, Tobin Heath when we signed us again. Loved Arsenal fan, came to the Emirates a few times, years gone by. We just jump on it and go, thank you very much. Right, come on, in you come.
Yeah, she. I mean, because
We were
America
Tobin,
didn't have their shit figured out for COVID. The WSL saw the massive influx of the American players that were playing in the WSL.
Yeah.
Like you had Tobin Heath and Kristen Press joining United. Sam Mewis had joined City. Alex Morgan, feels super bad for her. She went to Spurs. Like
she got the butt
yeah,
with it, yeah.
but I mean that was like the bigger stars. I mean, I think there were more that had ended up joining them, but I think those were more of the short-term loan deals, just because they wanted to stay fit and they couldn't because America didn't have their shit figured out during COVID, and so we were completely shut down. But I have Tobin Heath right there, and then that one over there is Alessia Russo, and that one right there is Leah Williamson. But I have to do some sort of decorations around my apartment. But I don't like how those jerseys fit me. So they get hung up on the wall. So I don't know. This game has been boring. I will say that.
Yeah, it's got a preseason film. Again, even though they're 1-0 up, even they're not even trying. They just got a fluky goal, and it's just like going for the motions, basically. But even the second half, we've had all the possession, all that. It's just final third, we're doing.
Second half, 6 shots, 1 on target for Arsenal.
Oh, I've
First
seen
had
the film
1.
before.
There has only been 1 shot on target for Arsenal this entire game. They've gotten off 12 shots. Only 1 of them has been on target. And they've had 10 corners. Who had the shot on target?
Genuinely can't remember now. Oh, I think it was Kai. Go on, I need someone to be there, you bastards. Zinchenko pulled it back, but he didn't fucking look where he was pulling it back
dude.
to.
Jesus.
Sorry. I don't know. This is it's a disappointing game, but just because of who they're playing in the scoreline. But it is also a preseason friendly. It's not if this was being played for an actual true trophy that people would actually count.
Yeah, you'd be a little bit more annoyed, wouldn't you? But I can't really get. I'm not.
Like if this was the Emirates Cup, then yeah, I would be pissed. But it's not.
Yeah.
This is
Also,
we're trying to integrate our
as
new
well.
signings in, maybe figure out a change in formation type thing.
Yeah. You're not planning to see. You know what I mean? There's no Gabriel, there's no Timber. Obviously, they brought a couple of the players on now, but it ain't the first team. The first 11 probably line up a little bit different.
Getting a bit heated in the chat. I'm saying people need to
Just
calm down,
chill
relax,
out, guys.
and
It's pre-season. We're all Arsenal fans.
there's no need. He hasn't. As Better said, there's no need to time people out. Give me strength.
I won't be able to time someone that I can't even see the fucking time.
You go for a 10-second timeout and it ends up being a year-long timeout.
It'd take me 10 seconds to try and find the button. So, yeah, just chill out, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm still showing my status is still green. That's all I care about right now. Is my Microsoft Teams status still showing as green for work? But
I'm just gonna time you all out like I did on the Euros when I was about 7 minutes ahead. So.
and then I pulled up my betting app, and then
yeah,
I was
exactly. And then you were
level pegging. See. Oh, here comes Madison, and I don't know who else, and Reece Nelson. Did you see Chloe Kelly's interview post match? It was like the day after, where the interviewer was like, "Well, after you scored the goal, this was for the semifinal. We saw you do Ronaldo's coma," and she was just more like, "No, that was just me saying, chill, we got this." And by the way, I'm more of a Messi fan. So I mean that just made me laugh. She's just like,
yeah.
I don't really like Ronaldo.
Oh, Reece has come on as well for Trossard. Trossard's been subbed off.
Just come on, hasn't he?
Been subbed off.
Nick is saying that he was injured.
Yeah.
Great. We can't sell him now.
All right. So who was it? Palace that wanted Trossard?
Dortmund. Yeah, I think it was more official. I think it was more realistically Dortmund. Like, I know people won't have it, but I don't see Trossard going there.
Zinchenko. Palace wanted an Arsenal player, and I'm like, just include that in with the Eze deal.
I just don't see Trossard. Don't see Trossard going there because of the Brighton Palace situation. I know people don't think it is It is. They hate each other.
Maybe it was Zinchenko then. There was an Arsenal player that Palace.
I think it was Trossard. I think he was linked with them. But I would have said to Palace, you can have Trossard and Nelson for 20 million plus Eze. That's good enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw that Palace want half of the release clause, so I think it was like 32.5 million up front, and then the rest of it could be paid over installments. But they don't want anything less than the release clause price tag of 63.5 or 60.5, something weird like that. But I should probably get back to work. It was nice chatting with you all.
And you, yeah, actually, obviously got the Kalina Jonesy tomorrow night, so I got that to look forward to as well.
Depending on the time in which it starts, I may or may not be in the chat. I have a bachelorette party to go to tomorrow for the weekend, and it's a 3.5 hour drive away. So I might catch at least part of it if it starts at 9 o'clock your time.
Yeah,
I'll probably catch at least the first hour or close to it. So I'll see some of you in the chat tomorrow then. And oh dear Lord, Arsenal pull something out of your ass in the next 3 minutes.
It's just a final third. It's just literally just doing the typical Arsenal thing of tippy tappy. Oh, but final
If
third.
only we brought someone in who could beat like a low block. Yeah.
Oh wait, we have, but he's not ready yet. He's just not ready yet. Damn it.
All right, have a good one, all.
See that, Catherine? Take care.
No, I take. Bye, Catherine. Oh dear. Oh, Tom will be happy. He's what's the Archers Archie
Gray,
Gray Archie Gray's
Andy
come on.
Gray's son.
Yeah. The Gray legacy's come on. Yeah.
Christian's brother.
For one family to have such a conveyor belt of talent at one club, generation after generation after generation, mental.
How's Gyökeres doing? He not really had much, has he?
Not much. Not been given much of the ball. I think when the ball's gone to him a couple of times, he's looked all right, but they're all just because obviously Saka's off for Max. Is that they're all just conveying to him now, and none of our lot are spreading out to get the.
Which says a lot for a 15-year-old to know that the other team have got to put all these players on him.
Oh, no, saying that Tom's turned his back on Archie.
More like Archie Mitchell, Tom.
Always does that to EastEnders.
As long as we don't start mentioning about Pat Butcher's stuff, it's fine. We'll be right. Not this time of day.
Okay. Kendall's not here, so you're safe on that one. Like we're having the ball, we're getting forward. It's just the final part, the final moment was just every time lacking, and set pieces have been awful so far. Better find out how much injury time we've got on top of this as well. As other does his corner, he now be fantastic. Or not. Another poor corner. 6 minutes, by the way. Got 6 minutes injury time to get an equaliser. Woohoo! Let's waste the 6 minutes by passing it sideways backwards. Ask YouTube that one, Gav. I have no idea how they've worked that one out. Are they actually time wasting the friendly, for fuck's sake? Are we taking a biscuit? Apparently they are. 40 odd seconds for a goal kick. Okay. Fucking hell, ref. There's an that's in that's taking the piss. Keep going. Let's work on for 50 now. Fucking nearly a minute to take a goal kick. Okay. Go. Go on, Max. Corner.
Good play by Max Down on that.
Yeah. Okay, for no reason whatsoever, Mecca Moreno and Brennan Johnson have both been booked.
Mhm.
Sure. Okay. And no one attacks it. Fuck's sake, these corners, mate, these are meant to be our bread and butter. Pre-season this year has been absolutely woeful. No, we ain't got Gabriel, but for fuck's
Saliba
sake.
can still head it. Can't he? Kivior. Is it Kivior?
Yeah. It was Kivior, but he's got subbed off for the new lad from Valencia.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to pronounce his name until I've heard it a few times.
I think, or Muscovera.
Yeah.
Christian. I'd be interested to see what Gabriel Hines brings to the club. I didn't really like him when he was at Man United for obvious reasons, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he brings. Apparently, he's as nutcasey as Arteta, so.
Yeah, well, we saw I can't remember what World Cup it was, Argentina, but someone scored for him, and obviously as they're celebrating, the cameraman's come over, and as he's got off to celebrate, he's head back to the camera and pushed, and obviously gone, fuck you, boom.
Yeah, welcome to Arsenal, Gabriel.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Zinchenko, can you actually pick out a player in red and white, for fuck's sake? There's a reason why Fulham want you, not each Fulham. For things like that. Free kick, surely. This will be a yellow card as well, but hey. What's this like celebrate? Like they've won the league if it finishes as it is though. Anyone in red and white want to attack the ball? That'd be fantastic. Mate, you're all doing my head in today. Forward we go. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Force the issue. And no one. Come on, ref. Take your fucking time. Apparently now, as James Manager's just demonstrated, you can go up to the ref and grab him by the head. It's okay, apparently.
Yeah, it's I think both teams would have got a lot out of this game. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Tottenham will have potentially have the victory, but I think Arsenal have shown that they are still off the pace a bit, so they do need that with it being pre-season. Obviously, you want to win all your games at the end of the day, but then when we went invincible a few years ago, I'm sure we lost to someone like Peterborough. So
We had our pre-season going into that invincible season was poor, and we just went and we did what we did. Yeah. For me, again, it's just a North London derby, a friendly North London derby, so to speak.
it's not. It's been so.
It'd be nice to win. It'd be nice to win. All that,
tame.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Guys in the chat, can we just try and focus on the game instead of other stuff?
Yeah, I've said it once already.
Ryan's trying to do the Watchalong and don't need all this stuff. But yeah, at least some players are getting some minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like Ozzy Mosfero, Gokarej. Right. some people will be like, "Oh, I'm taking him out of my FPL team. He didn't score against Tottenham."
Yeah,
Which
yes,
is,
in the friendly for 10 minutes.
yeah.
For 10 minutes of game time, he's got
Raya's obviously he's not been great. And I think this is like what Liam was saying. Obviously, this is what worries him a bit with Raya is that he can be really, really good, make some brilliant saves, but then he's a bit like, I'm not saying the level's the same, but you know, like how Spurs was with Hugo Lloris. Like he'd make some really, really good saves, but he'd always keep you in the game because of those silly mistakes. But I really like David Raya, but like we've seen a couple of times, it's happened last season.
Yes, yeah. Since I was going to say last season into now going into this, since he's not had that direct competition, he's come too laid back, and he knows he can sort of get away with it a bit because he knows there's no one behind him to take his spot, as far as he's concerned. No, it's just getting the fitness up, getting everyone. We've got 2 more games. It's not like it's not like it's the last game. I know it's Tottenham, but it's not like it's the last game before our season starts. We've got 2 more games to go at the Emirates.
I'm not sure about the penalty shootout. I'm hoping not, but
I'm hoping not as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Oh dear. So out of the 3 games we played, 2 of the games would have only gone to penalties if it been a
Catherine
draw
said
after
no
90 minutes.
penalty shootout.
First, yeah. Snooze fest that day was. It is what it is. It just didn't. It didn't feel like. He's like. It didn't feel like a Northern derby for me. The team. It's like, I know they got their goal and all that, but even that aside, and the fluke of it, what it was, and all that as well, because of the situation they played out. Neither team really went for it. I mean,
I'd be more worried if we're playing like that at the Emirates Cup.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Where it just today just felt like a pre-season
It didn't even really
game,
feel like
basically.
pre-season for me. It felt like training.
No needle.
Like,
yeah, that's just going through the motions for 90
fair play,
minutes.
Tottenham. You won. At least you beat us once this season. Probably won't happen again. So
I'll get out of the way. Get out of the way now, and then come the season starts, we'll do it. We'll beat them when it's meaningful to beat them.
All right, then, mate. I'm gonna drop off. I'll let you deal with the
the drama,
the playground. All right, see you later.
All right, take care. See you soon. Bye. Pardon me. Right. Yeah, I think this is it. Obviously, the focus focused on Sonny a lot as well. They're actually doing the presentation as well. Oh my god. They actually are doing the presentation. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. But I kid you not, when that full-time whistle went, I can't tell you who it was, but it was a Tottenham player in the far left of the screen. Fist pump in the air, like they've actually won the league. Oh god, you got to laugh. Look, it's a friendly, annoying as it is to lose to them lot, even if it's a friendly abroad and all that. Just take it on the chin. Got 2 more games now. Villarreal next Wednesday and Bilbao, on Saturday. If we're playing like this again, and then especially more so the Bilbao game, we're still playing like this. Come next Saturday. Then we've got cause for concern going into United. That's all I'm going to say on that. But until then, we cross that bridge when we come to it. The game itself had no need from either team. Neither team wanted to win, really. It felt like neither team wanted to win. It was just like both teams have turned up for a training session. It's just like 11 v 11, rolling subs, see what happens. Basically, just go through the motion over and over and over. And even the final third, from our point of view, it's like, we're getting on the ball, we're creating chances. We'll get to the final third no matter what, and we can't break the team down or force a shot. It's like put it this way, it's like watching Arsenal back in the Wenger times where you wanted to pass it into the goal. We're doing things like that today. That really aggravated me. But we started off well. I mean, in the first 10, 15 minutes, we had all the ball, we had chances. Kai had the biggest chance of the first half and decided to fall in his arse instead. Ramming home why we're going to got Victor Gyökeres in. I would have liked to see a lot more of him today, an extra 10 minutes more before he come on. We probably brought him 10 minutes prior to that. Just a bit more time so to have sort of an impact in the game. But yeah, for me, with him only getting the 10, 17 minutes because of the injury time, I would probably get 45 against Villarreal, and depending on how that goes, he'll get a few extra minutes, about an hour or so against Bilbao, and then they'll obviously going by performances and all that and how he is, they'll reassess it come the United game. But if he does well in 2 games, for me, he has to start against United because Kai just is not offering us nothing. And again, for the third Watchalong, we're saying this now, we need to address the left-hand side massively. Trossard now injured by the looks of it, but even then when he came on, wasn't really doing much. You got Martinelli just being Martinelli at this point. Yeah, and certain lots of Zinchenko and all that need to go to Fulham, get the door. But we need to go and get Eze in. We can't keep dragging it out. Just get it in. Pay the fucking money at this point. I don't really care. Just get the lad in. I don't want any excuses this season that we're not ready. We ain't got this. We ain't got that. We need that left-hand side sorted. And Eze will help towards that, like it or not. As it stands, that's our crux. That's our weak point, and everyone's going to fucking target that. Keep on talking until we fix it. But then you know what? Until that, with that all that aside, obviously, Gyökeres is still probably jet lagged. Someone said in the group chat, probably because he did, as I say, went through from Portugal. Yeah, flew from Portugal to London, did his stuff, media stuff, his medical and all that. Straight from once that was all done, before it was announced, flew out to Singapore. Then obviously from Singapore to Hong Kong with the team. He's had like 2 or 3 training sessions. One of them was a public one yesterday, and then he's got 10 minutes of gameplay today. That's what I'm saying. With obviously tomorrow, we'll travel back early hours of the morning here / tomorrow. They'll be arriving back from Hong Kong themselves. What is Sonny doing? The game's over, and he's literally just gone over to Watchalong and given him the captain's armband. Is that him saying, "You're my new captain, you're my successor"? Fuck Romero. No idea. I don't really care. The joke anyway. So it depends. It depends on over the week between now and Wednesday. Or I'll get back tomorrow. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. In that time frame, recovering from the jet lag. So probably not Saturday. You'll probably more likely Sunday after a light session on Sunday, and then proper training sessions Monday, Tuesday. Then a game on Wednesday. So I'm saying you'll probably get 45 minutes of game time from him first half wise against. Or maybe because he's a striker, number 14. They're probably known Arteta actually. He'll start Havertz and bring on kind of second half. Start second half to big and get the crowd going that way. But either way, if we could get 45 minutes out of him for that game, great. We need more minutes. He needs to get minutes in his legs. And then obviously Bilbao, we assess what he did in the Villarreal game. What we do in the Bilbao with him will determine what we do with him becoming United, basically. But for me, from what I'm seeing, we not just we need to sort out the left-hand side, but we need Gyökeres to just be the absolute mentality monster and take the ball by the scruff of the neck and say, I know I've been training much, but I want to start against United match day 1. Have faith in me, basically. Because Kai isn't offering us anything that's new or brilliantly needed, sadly. from the starting point of view, anyway. And obviously with Trossard now injured, as I say, got to all that left-hand side out. So hopefully it doesn't knock. Other players need to get back from their injuries. Gabriel's, Timbers, Ricardo's and all that as well. But yeah, the stream's over, so there's no penalty shootout. So that's okay. That's cool. That's confirmed. No presentation either. Thank God for that. I thought they had things in the background. I was like, oh, they're doing a fucking presentation. Behave yourself. So no presentation, no trophy for them, thank God. So we can't have that on social media. We beat you, we got this. Fuck off. Oh dear, but yeah, we dust ourselves down. We go again next week. But between now and next week's next Watchalong, we've obviously got tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. The Cannon and Jonesy show coming back after a week. We'll need 2 weeks. Just shy of 2 weeks off nearly since the last episode. Liam's obviously going to be back tanned, fresh-faced and all that, and then Jonesy as well. Got a lot to talk about. It'll be a bumper show because obviously, we missed us didn't get a show last week, so that Crumble of the Week segment has to feature France. I do not care what anyone says. I will riot if it's not. Aside from that, that'll be 9 o'clock, so keep an eye out for that. I'll be setting that stream for the next hour or so, but for tomorrow night, 9 o'clock UK time, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you support them too on that, and obviously have more major announcements during the show as well from Liam as well. All things are good as well, and that's with that as well. No need to panic there. Might do a couple of neutral watch-alongs over the weekend, see who's playing. Be an operative word. And then, as I say, the Emirates Cup next week. Yay for me. Aside from that, though, take care of yourselves. And don't get too stressed. Don't get too over the top with things in life. Life is a bit, as it is at the moment in general. So let's just chill, have a drink, whatever you need to do. Just chill, and we'll see you soon. And as always, until next time,
Take it, Liam.